knight.
What's up, Ken?
You well, then. No, despite of you might have young tarnished. I want you to a knight come.
Yeah, I guess we'll help. We may as well. I mean, I was kind of only here so I could see if Blythe is still around. Maybe pick up the old Sight of Grace that I know is somewhere around and about. But yeah, we could probably use that Dexter's medallion, couldn't we? No, what's that? Just a golden rune. That's fine. Stop shouting at me, bats. I've got better things to do. Maybe. I've certainly got things to do. I keep forgetting I've got another bloody talisman slot now as well. What might we want? Probably want the claw talisman back, just because jump attacks are the sickness. Oh, there's going to be a golden seed over here then as well that we've not snagged, isn't there? Because there's the old Fort Height one. Right, so we should just be able to bonk all these lads in no trouble whatsoever. Which means we're going to get cocky, we're going to get swarmed by like 6 of them, we're going to take more damage than we need to. Right, that was fine. Nice. What are you two up to? Stop it. That's how we break up fights around here. Now Pumpkinhead's too stupid to have noticed us, it seems. Which means he can take a beating. Rats will be as difficult as they always are. Yep. One thing I love about these jump attacks is that one of the problems with greatswords is in narrow corridors and whatnot, they can be a bit of a pain. But these jumping attacks tend to be downward slashes, which is totes amazeballs. I can't go back and play the old Dark Souls games after this, with no jump button. Well, no easily accessible jumps. That lad really wants to kill me. Did he come down from all the way up here just to kill me? Bless his little socks. Now let's see how this knight gets on, even whilst we're getting stabbed in the kidneys by that knobhead. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. His mate did more damage. His little pissy foot soldier mate did more damage. That's brilliant. Alright, so we'll grab ourselves the old medallion. We should probably go to Fort Frolic or whatever it was and grab the other one at some point. But for now, yeah, let's go to the Erd Tree. Does that mean, does all of this mean that our Flask of Wondrous Physic isn't actually doing anything for us? Yeah, we've still only got like the most basic bitch crystal tear in it, because we've not been to a single Erd Tree. We've killed 2 of the Great Bonds, the Shard Bearers. We've been told to go to Leyendell, and we've only got half of a Flask of Physic. Brilliant. There we go. Spike cracked tear in the green spill. And now we can take a lift. Oh yeah, I was going to get the tailoring tools. Bloody hell. Well, we're nearing the end of Wes's next session, so I will grab a Sight of Grace down here, get the tailoring tools, and then port back down, I think, and we'll have a poke around here next time. I do love how long it takes to get down this lift, though. There's plenty of time for you to regret your decision. What if we put on the headband? We can see his beautiful hair then. Well, why didn't I give him brown hair? I suppose he's a mix of brown, black and white. Yeah. This way you can kind of see the white in his face as well, so... maybe we'll stick with that for a bit. What's the best in terms of damage? That weighs 4. That weighs 0.7. Yeah, there's like no stats on the headband. Maybe we'll stick with his hood. It's been working out for him. Thank goodness we've already got Coastal Cave unlocked. I thought we were going to have to work our way back here. You just sit tight, Bok. We'll be back in a minute. Ouch. Well, I say ouch, that was like a boo-boo at best. Now that lad, on the other hand, is a bit tougher. Relatively speaking. Oh, could be a tough fight though, we best bring in the wolves. One down. Now, where's your mate? Yep, we're done. These lads didn't even get in the fight. And now they're dead. Good job, wolves. Here's your sewing needle, friend. No, I'm not sure where you actually go here after here on your quest, and I don't think you can help me out right now, so I'll probably just sit at the site of grace and fix up my own stuff, I guess. Yep, he's gone. Now, carrying knight armour we can take off the cape. And there we go, we've got our scabbard and our quiver, nice and visible. We don't have that cape flapping around in the wind. I'm not against capes per se, but when they're clipping through your scabbards and everything else, then they're not so hot. Maybe we'll work our way to the second site of grace down here. We've got a bit of time. See how we get on with our cool gear. Melted mushrooms, lovely. What's over this way? Some treasure, so we can walk out across this bit at least. And there's Glovewort down here, that's kind of cool. Oh, we can horse down here, even better. So these lads in here are hard-hitting but slow, aren't they? Relatively sturdy. But we'll just roam around. Torrent can do his thing. We can snatch up all of their melted mushrooms. Delicious. Ooh, smithing 4. Don't mind if I do. I'm probably never going to use most of these crafting materials. I'm just compulsively collecting them at this stage. That looks like a way up. Maybe one for on foot, methinks. And there's more lads over there, good. Oops. I see where those bloodstains have come from now. People doing a slightly bigger oops than the one I just did. Oops. Oops. And then I nearly botched it again. Fantastic. And we're over here. So, yeah, maybe we should engage one of these lads in combat just to see what they're capable of. And yeah, they can survive a hit. Throwing daggers, and then is this how we get to you? Ooh, there's a scarab down there. But then there's also no precious item ahead. Yeah, it didn't look like it, but I thought I'd best check. Thanks, message. You've done me a solid there. Now, where's safe to drop off? Someone thought this was safe to drop off. They may have been incorrect. Oh, no. Good. Now. Ah, piss. Right, silver pickled fowlfoot. We got it. Oracle bubbles. A spell. I was hoping for an Ash of War, but that's fine. That's fine. And Sight Grace is just up ahead, I think. So that'd be a good pausing point for old Wesbu. Crap. It's like, get off my eggs. It's like, geez, mate. Geez. Just chill. He chilled out crab for like 2 seconds while I find a Sight of Grace. Maybe I'll come back and go toe to toe with you later. I probably won't. We're not coming back for oats. It's all a bit rotten round here. Shockingly. Let's just try and find something interesting to pass the time. There's a memorial thing there. Is that just... Here's where Millennia ruined everything for everyone by creating Scarlet Rot? Maybe. Yeah, pretty much. And there's a merchant friend. Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right. Welcome, value, please. I'm hungry.
You're another hungry boy, are you? Have you tried eating these poison stone clumps that you've got in your inventory? No, probably not. It's probably not a good idea, is it? Be very crunchy. Alright, so that might be where we picked up the meteorite stuff. Do we want to skirt around the top, or do we want to jump down into the swamp and see if we can't come up the other side? Maybe we'll do a bit of skirting around the top. There's a big tower over there, although that might be a divine tower of some sort. Because if it's a divine tower, then it's got nothing for us right now. More tombs? We like tombs. Still pretty lame, Golden Rune 1 and 2. But that kind of suggests that we're... Oh, we're 6. We're potentially supposed to be in this general vicinity, but maybe not. Right, but we can jump across here. And and take a look around. And this might take us towards the old map marker that I was looking for before. Perhaps. Perchance. Lovely stuff. Map of the Dragon Barrow. So that's the whole of the Caelid map filled in. Sweet. And there's a cave. And something lumbering towards us. Oh no, it's just a dragon, that's fine. Right, so where's that cave? Down there somewhere. Near that cool looking fort thing, I guess. Not sure what that is. Oh, is that cave just... Cellar under stair. Yeah, that cave might just be the bloody Cellar crystal tunnels, perhaps. Either way, it's certainly down there somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it looks kind of familiar down there. So I guess that's fine. We'll knock that marker off. What we got? Fort Faroth. We had a peek in there before. We've got a big tower over there. We've got this tower over here. Is that the one that's probably divine? Maybe. It feels like there's less to do in Caelid, but maybe I'm just not running into things. It's kind of hard to tell what's what because the whole place just looks so awful. In a good way. And yeah, I realise I've just thrown myself off a cliff right next to a spirit spring. Don't question it. Church. That's a thing. There might be stuff to do. It might just be a sacred tear. That'd be nice. It's guarded by prawn boys, but the side of it isn't. It's the Church of the Plague. Delicious. It does have a sacred tear. Hello?
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man. If you are wise, you will leave my flesh rot.
Okay, so let's have a look. Are we going to get a name? Doesn't look like it. But whoever that is, they are covered in rot. So maybe we should leave them be. See you later, friend. You asked us to go. We're going to go. But where are we going to go? Oh, hello. Millicent. Well, there's not a lot we can do for you at this point in time. So we're not going to try. How tough are you? Okay. That's good to know. That's a beach. Quite a big one from the look of it. Bloody hell. Any way down there? Maybe. Oh, you're an enemy. Not a terribly tough one. Oops, and we kicked your body off the cliff. That's a shame. Ah, fuck off. I dropped I dropped half an inch, and that means that I suddenly stood up. And now we've got a mad bastard on our tail. And a watchtower of some sort. And big dogs. And is that a death bird? Maybe. No, it's just a big dog. But all of this looks awful. Can we still not get down to that beach. There's something about it, it just doesn't look finished. It looks like half textures. What's going on over there? Dags versus people. Fair enough. You lads got any sights of grace? Or any exciting loot? Loot? Nope, got some lads though. They're trying to shoot us with their crossbows, but that's not going to work when we're climbing the ladder. Oh yeah. Ouch. Okay, maybe it works. To an extent. Got him. But to what end are we doing this? I mean, it's standard Elden Ring stuff, isn't it? We don't know why we're doing anything. We're just doing it because it seems fun. And slash. Have some of that. We'll take your treasure while we're here. Arrow's Sting Talisman. Annie would perk her little ears up if she saw that. Raise attack power of arrows and bolts, as you might expect. So she could get reach and she could get sting. And then that's a good part of her archery build sorted. What is this? What is the point? Gorgeous view. Yep. Now it's a gorgeous view. Little Yuki's face. And we're just being given runes just for standing up here and looking at his beautiful face. I guess that's because of the punch up that's going on out there. They must have killed a dog. Well, that's cool. Fun as it would be to just sit here and acquire runes. We should probably find a site of grace nearby. Also, we should probably go and see E.G. because I want that talisman that he's got to offer us. Oh, there's a site of grace, even better. So this could be quite the AFK farming spot as long as you pop back every 5 minutes to refresh the enemies and whatnot. But yeah, we've got enough now to go and see E.G. and get ourselves a talisman. Have we got any sites of grace near him though? Is the other question. The answer is no. Maybe it's worth getting in here and just helping finish off these dogs. Yeah, free rooms. Well, cheap rooms. Yep. Fire hot. Any other dogs around? Or is it just the soldiers to clean up? There's a dog. Let's work our way over towards friend E.G. Can we get there from this tunnel? I suppose we ought to also grab the key whilst we're in the rough vicinity. So yeah, we'll grab the academy key. There's a virgin. Hi friend. We're just taking an alternate route to get to the academy key because it's fun to explore. Don't mind us. Oh, it's a Geist thing. Is that their name? Do we even know their name? Either way, it's dead now. Lovely. One academy key. See you later, Smrag. So the brave Sir Yuki bravely ran away. Yep, we've taken a wrong turning, haven't we? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Right, get up, Torrent. Oh god. Get up, Torrent. There we go. Run away. Right, found the Belfries at least. There might be a Site of Grace around and about, because I really should have ended this session by now. But I'd like to end it at a Site of Grace, so yeah. There's one. Fantastic.